sync or whatever.
Go for it.
There comes a time in every man's life where they need to draw a line in the sand between what is acceptable and what is unacceptable. And for me, that line is dotted with fretboard birds.
Go on.
So I have Michael from Guitar Gig.
Correct.
As the PRS enthusiast, one would say.
Yes.
And I have Guitar Samurai.
Yeah, I'm a moderator. What am I doing here?
As what is supposed to be an unbiased third party. Although I've already heard some things that make me a little wary of that title for you. And basically, he's going to convince me that the PRS Silver Sky is not an abomination unto the guitar world. So what do you have? Let's get started.
Well, first of all, you're just being a child.
Okay. As a moderator, gotta step in. Let's keep this from getting personal voice.
See, he's doing a good job.
Well, all right. I guess so. One thing that I will say about the guitar community is it's great that this is like a place where you can just take an idea that is not based on any factual or legitimate information and just hold it hard and like not be, you know.
So just to be clear, I asked you to find this guitar because I was making a video, and he goes, "Well, I can't touch it.
I can't. I'm not allowed to."
And I said, "Well, why don't you just hide it or something?" And so you bring it down in a shirt.
I couldn't touch
so
it.
there is no actual contact.
Yeah, exactly.
With the instrument. So like, I'm pretty sure he's being serious.
If we could speak in Harry Potter metaphors for a second,
I don't think we do.
And John Mayer is like the Strat player not to be named. Yeah. This is the Horcrux that if I make contact with, my hand will just like start on fire.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
That's very deep.
So check this out. That sounds cool. Now, you can't tell me, as a guitar player, that you don't want to do that.
All I heard
that didn't look like fun.
All I heard
my face wasn't having fun.
You know what I heard, Samurai?
What'd you hear?
I heard the betrayal of decades of guitar history. For those of you who don't know, by the way,
so
the
brutal.
PRS Silver Sky is the John Mayer's signature PRS guitar. John Mayer, who I consider, I mean everybody considers him a great guitar player.
Yes.
I consider him the signature Stratocaster player of his generation. And for me, the Stratocaster is like my spirit animal. So when he took what I consider a Fender Strat and just made it with PRS, I was like, what's happening here? And I think a lot of people in the guitar community kind of have the same opinion. This is just a Strat with a PRS headstock.
Well, they do think that. And if you've watched a lot of these videos, I made one with PRS Let Me Borrow when I first came out. Everybody says the same thing. They say it looks like a Strat, sounds like a Strat, but it feels different. And it feels new. And everybody's like, that's not reality. That's, you're just saying that. And so, if you're not too scared to see if I'm right, I challenge you. Put it in your hands, and what you'll say is, this feels like Strat, like it sounds like a Strat, but there's something different and new about it. And I would also add to this argument, if John Mayer did it, why are you so scared?
All right, first, that's terrible advice. If John Mayer did it, if that is like the beginning of a sentence, there's some terrible things that are going to follow the rest of it.
Yeah, his PR person's like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You did what, where, with whom?
I
That
think
would be a bad sales pitch for this. John Mayer.
John Mayer did it.
You can too.
Well, dude, so you prefaced it with, you like John Mayer. You think he's the Strat player of his generation. He left Fender for PRS. Took him 2 years. Who knows how many times he called Paul and he said, yeah, don't like this nut, don't like this. I need, dip these pickups in the tears of unicorns that don't exist.
Sure.
Like, it's not good. And he made something good enough. Aren't you curious? Even if it's absolute crap.
All right, my idea is that the reason it took 2 years, because you have Paul Reed Smith, in my opinion, the best guitar builder possibly in history. I love PRS guitars, nothing but respect for him. The reason it took 2 years is because Paul probably had the model for something new and different that John would like, and slowly and surely it warped into an exact replica of the Strat that probably plays and sounds a little bit better, to be honest. But also with the John Mayer metaphor, I think I can speak on behalf of the entire Fender community.
Oh, can you now?
I have that kind of authority.
Maybe even just guitar players.
Probably just guitar players in general, honestly. To say that I feel probably a little bit like Taylor Swift felt about John Mayer at a certain point in time. A little bit heartbroken. So fear has nothing to do with it. It's more of like loyalty that holds me back.
It's more loyalty.
It's a loyalty issue.
Well,
I once had people, I had some weird fan who wrote me an email, and it was erotic fanfic of me and John Mayer.
Can I see that?
I don't know if I kept it. This was a long time ago.
I don't know if you kept it.
I can probably find it.
have you tried this guitar?
Yeah, it was sweet. I liked it a lot.
Do you agree? Do you agree that while it sounds like a Strat and looks like a Strat, it's got something new about it?
Yep. The big ass neck helps.
Let's try getting it one step closer.
I see.
Just one step.
Oh my god.
It is pretty sweet.
I have a pick if you'd like. He's thinking about it. He's marinating right now.
I close my eyes and all I can see is my 62 reissue silver green Stratocaster.
But this one stays in tune.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
Man, you know what I don't like about this, I will say?
Oh.
I wish it had bigger frets. These tiny little,
They are small frets.
these tiny little dinky things don't do much.
And I will also say that it does fret out with the radius. I mean, all the vintage radiuses do.
Okay.
But like, as far, I haven't seen any other videos. I made one and showing it fret out, and it does. So for all you guys that like to go into super big Albert King land, probably not the guitar for you.
Sure.
But you should try it, dude. Don't be scared. I'm bringing your manhood in question, not just your guitar playing. Like, you just being scared.
You know, I have 10 to 12% of the guitar community behind me.
10 to 12%.
And we are strong. What we lack in numbers, we make up for in fierce loyalty.
So you're literally not going to try it. You saw how much fun I
It's
had.
not up to me, man. It's not up to me.
Now let me ask you
Yeah.
a personal question.
Let's keep this from getting personal, moderator says.
Are you a grudge holder in the rest of your life?
Oh, yes.
Yes. I never forgive. I never forget.
There's nothing I love more than just like a grudge that like, I've had grudges that go far enough back that I don't even remember why I was upset, but I remember how it felt.
Okay. So we've reached our consensus. He's not going to try it.
Can't touch it.
He's deeply unreasonable.
Very. I agree with that.
And you guys should make fun of him for it in the comments.
Oh, trust me, it's already happened. I swear. Hey,
I was gonna see if you were grabbing it.
right. Yeah, it's like the opposite reaction to like a falling baby.
Yeah.
I just somehow like wave it down faster.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do a lap.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I will say about this thing? What makes it not like a Strat is not the big things, it's like a lot of tiny things that are different.
Like the
There's
curve
little
thing?
hump right there.
Yeah.
Now I will say, since I'm having trouble focusing in on what this guitar is, I will say the color is beautiful.
It is
And
nice.
Oh, I like the white. And no
Yeah,
backplate.
that's
It's like,
beautiful.
That plate's cool. The
I
white,
love
I
this.
would even prefer this cover, the color, to an Olympic white.
Yeah.
I would love to
It's a
see
wicked color.
if I was allowed to touch or look at this guitar directly. I would love to see what it would look like with a maple fretboard.
I saw you make eye contact.
Yeah,
They
well,
saw
do
you
have
make eye
maple
contact.
or a
I don't think they
maple
do a
fretboard?
maple fretboard with this one, right?
That'd be cool.
No, I don't
No,
know.
because they don't want it to look too much like a Strat.
Oh my God, video's over.
That would be a good place to end it, actually.
Boom. And
And scene. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much.
Now you have to.
Oh, no. I can't. What kind of hypocrite would that be?
That sounds good.
Oh, it's
I like it. I
Dude.
buy it. How much are they?
23, same as a Sir.
honestly less than I thought it was going to be when I heard about it.
I love the neck. I love big fat necks. First thing I would do would be to get it refretted, but like I'd buy that over any Fender probably.